It's a gorgeous, gorgeous end of October day here. It's like 60 degrees. The sun is shining. It's Sunday afternoon. I've done made some dinner and ate it. I'm feeling a little bit lazy. But no time, ain't nobody got time for that. So I think what I'm going to do is I should be putting the transmission in that black truck, but that can be done on a crappy day. I'm going to see about getting that 68 running a little better. Get the fuel lines blown out, make sure it can get fuel, and then maybe we can drive it over here closer to the shop, bleed the brakes, and then see if the clutch is really shot or not. And then I could put the stereo in that blue truck. Can't really call it a stereo, it's kind of a piece of junk, but it was cool, you know, back in the day. Jansen bass boost, not bass. Alright, let's see what we get into here. Another thing I need to do is put this carburetor together, but I've been working on so much different stuff and going to weddings and parties and how social can one guy be? By the way, I figured out the other day, you know I'm a little bit of a loner. If you eat kippered herring at work, nobody will sit next to you and they'll leave you alone. Just a thought. Hey bud, what's this over here? Coffee? You know what my mom always told me when I wanted to drink coffee when I was just a little shaver?
It stunt your growth?
Yeah, it'll stunt your growth. I'm 6'2" though. Ain't no telling what I'd have been if I wouldn't have drank coffee. There's some more of them mouse turds, mister. You missed the last on the last vacuuming exercise. So what you probably should do. Hey look, here's a fossilized grasshopper. Up this way. See there?
There's a green nickel.
Yeah, green nickel. Go get the vacuum cleaner, some extension cord, and clean this mess up. And then I took the hose apart between the cab and the frame and blew through the line from the frame to the carburetor, or the fuel pump. Blows good. But then blowing up this way, she's stopped up. So I'm going to take it apart right here. I suspect that will not be stopped up. I'm going to blow it from this way down though. You know, so I don't blow gas all over inside the truck. That wouldn't be very smart, would it? And then I suspect the little sock inside the tank is clogged up. So we'll have to take that apart and fix it. That's no big whoop. Just stay calm, we'll get it. Hand signals with shadows now. Alright, just as I suspected, it blows good from here down. Don't blow so good in here. So we're going to need to break that loose. Take that loose right there, which is the fuel sending wire, and probably pull the sock off the end of the pickup there in the tank. What happened? You have a malfunction?
Yeah, it flipped over and started not sucking. So, yeah.
So you straightened it back up and you're going to get back to work?
Yep.
Alright, good. Yeah, the sock in the thing is pretty nasty. Let me see about it here. Alright, I peeled the little sock off. That thing's slap plugged up. And I'm going to blow this out. Pretty grody looking. I also discovered big hole in the float for the fuel gauge. I highly doubt I got another one of them, but we'll see. See there? I stuck the air hose in it and blew a plug of goo out of the end of it. But still ain't blowing very good, so I'm going to get a piece of wire and rod it out. Alright, bud, grab that air hose and the blowgun. Stick it on there. In that hole right there. Get on there nice and straight. Alright, blow it. Now we got her clear. I had to stick a piece of wire up in there and rod it out. Alright, let me see if I can find a float somewhere. By the way, I know some of you are going to say, why didn't you take the tank out and take it to a radiator shop and have it boiled out? Well, because I want to get it running under its own power. Besides, I might let the next guy do that. And then secondly, that old 50 Oldsmobile I had, I never did do that. That thing was nasty. I changed the fuel filter, I don't know, 5-6 times, and it cleared up and didn't have no more trouble. So maybe that's what'll happen here. Maybe. Well, I couldn't find no float real handy, so I'm going to put it back in. Probably as soon as I do, I'll find one. But that's just the way it's going to have to roll today. Alright, I blew through everything. We got good flow. I've hooked all the lines back up. Now, some of you are probably saying, you didn't put a sock on the end of the pickup inside the tank. And my theory is this. Where would you rather change a plugged up screen? Up here where it's handy to get to? Or in the gas tank where it ain't so handy? I'm saying I'd rather change it there. Because you know it's going to plug up and it ain't going to take very long. Alright. By the way, I need to start doing a comment of the week or a comment of the month or something. One guy commented here on the 50 Olds video, said, I wish it was a girl doing the burnout. I don't have any interest in a man doing it. And here I thought the interest was the car. What do I know? Alright, everything's hooked back up. I'm gonna just see here if it'll fire up. Battery doesn't sound too good, does it? Alright, seems my battery I bought at the junkyard ain't no good. Can you believe that? You just can't. Anyways, let's see if it'll run. Kind of startled me it run so quick there. Probably needs another dollop of gas. Fired up, man. Don't forget pushing the clutch. Oh my gosh, look at that nasty stuff in the fuel filter. Well, it's pumping fuel, that's good. Somebody said that sweet tea is not. It's just gas soaked with goo in the gas tank. I think what we're going to do next is, I think the choke's working except it ain't hooked up. It's on the fast idle cam. Because the rod's off it back here. I might look into that. I'm going to see if it's charging and whatnot and go from there. Come here, help me out. Hold the black one on the negative. There you go. It's charging. Look at that. Sat 10 years and alternator work. Uh-oh, there's our first malfunction. It appears the heater core is no more. Well, we better fix that. Here's at the leaking at the heater core there.
You think so?
And it's coming out the vents inside the truck. Well, one thing about it,
Good thing they put vents.
if there's any mice left in there, it's steaming them out. Maybe not as catastrophic as I thought. I tightened up the hose clamp, quit doing that. Well, clearly the thermostat's stuck, and the reason I know that to be a fact is, hear that? She's boiling a little bit over there. That hose is right hot, hot, hot. Cool as a cucumber right here. That means there wasn't none coming through the thermostat. Cool, hot, thermostat stuck. So we're gonna need to let her cool down, and then take that apart and see about it and go from there. Alright, I was right, it looks like. At first I thought, what? There's no thermostat in there? And then I said, aha. I don't recall ever seeing one that nasty. I guess it's just because coolant ain't got antifreeze in it. I guess it was because it was below there and it just corroded. That's all I can figure. Got to look in here just because I remember I used to have an old 72 Olds Cutlass. That was a good old car. In fact, that was the car my wife and I had when we first got married. That was our family car. And that thing it might drive 2 weeks and never get hot, and then all of a sudden it'd overheat. And let her cool down, and it might not do it again. It drove me nuts. I couldn't figure out what was wrong with the thing. But I figured out finally what it was. A thermostat had come apart at some point, and a piece of it was laying in the water jacket there, and it must be get just right, and it'd stop it up and make it overheat. So that little remembrance caused me to look in there, and I found a spring stuck up in there. I don't know what else is in there. Just stuff that happens, you know. In case you're wondering, I did use a used thermostat. Gaskets are new though. Well, mostly. She had a little whiff of smoke there at startup. Let's see how she acts now. We'll let her warm up again. Look at this. Distributor is super loose. So loose it's leaking oil. I'm going to tighten that up just a little bit. Alright, the upper hose is warm now. So I think it's working. I tighten up the distributor a little bit. I'm going to see if it's got any brake pedal. Think it's got any brake pedal? Me too. Let's put some fluid in. Well, we put some fluid in and now we got a little pedal. A little. Let's see what happened next. Well, here we go. It's its first drive. That one cap is flopping quite a bit. And we got steam coming out from under the dash. Other than that, you know, so far so good. Probably should have had somebody filming that. But this thing runs pretty stout. I got it up in second gear. The brakes kind of work. It's still burning the steam off from the heater core under there. Don't see no leaks. Might be alright. Other way, man. There you go. This is what was going cloppity, 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 clop. Maybe I'll fix that. Maybe even put a couple more lug nuts on it. Alright, let's go see what this feller done. By the way, the 68's been sitting there running. I bet it's been running an hour. Just purring along. Look here, the boy done took the jack all apart. I helped him just a little bit. Alright, we're going to see if we can't make that thing work. I saw Tubal Cain take a jack apart one time, and it looked to be a pretty simple endeavor, so we're going to see what we can do. That's an old Black Hawk yet. I don't know if you can buy them anymore, and if you did, it'd probably cost $1,500. That's why everybody buys them at Harbor Freight for $19.95 and throws them away every 3 months. Somebody needs to start figuring this little problem out. There, every Chevy ought to have an air cleaner, right? Just a wisp of smoke. Probably clear up. She runs a while. This thing runs pretty darn good. We'll put some air in the tires and fix the cat there so it wouldn't rattle so bad. Maybe I should have done a better job. And maybe we'll ride it one more time. Have to look through the back glass because there's no more mirror inside the mirror.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah. Here we go.
Starting to smoke a bit.
It's alright. That's coming from the heater core, I think. We might need to bypass that. Brakes ain't too good. Ain't got no power steering. Here we go. Ready?
Ready.
Timing's advanced a little too much. Ain't much of a pressure washer, but it is one. Truck's pretty nasty. I was just riding up and down the street and a neighbor stopped me. She says, "When did you get that cool old truck?" I guess I've had it since the spring. Shows you how much she pays attention to what I'm doing. Well, she's cleaning up pretty good. Mrs. Heavy Chevy come out with a bag of popcorn, sat over there in the chair and watched me work till the bag of popcorn was gone. Can you believe that? Well, she cleaned up a little bit. It looks a little brighter. The sunroof leaks like crazy. Whoever put the sunroof in ought to have their butt whooped soundly. Of course, you probably can't say that these days, but I did. The old truck seems to run pretty good. She's run a good hour and a half. Looks like I better gather up the jack parts here. Well, man, all of a sudden remembered he has homework, don't you know? Wait, I think here he comes. Hey, you better pick up these jack parts, or the gremlins will come steal them and you won't be able to put it back together. And you might want shoes walking around here.
What?
You might want shoes walking around here.
Well, I came to get my coffee cup. Didn't expect me to know this.
You came to do what?
Get my coffee cup.
Oh, your coffee cup. Well, you should take care of business before you start thinking about coffee. Kids these days. Sounds pretty good, don't she? Still got to clean the back out a little more. Alright, I'm doing my best not to fall in love with this truck. Need to get them 31s off the front because it steers awful hard with them. No power steering, don't you know? And then what other observation did I make? The battery I got in the junkyard is no good. The sunroof leaks. There was something else I was going to say here, man. What was it? Oh, yeah, the mirror. See there? You can see through the mirror because the mirror part fell off the back of the glass. Alright, that's...
Did you have pressure washing it?
Yeah, ate a whole bag of popcorn while I done it, too. That's pitiful. You could have offered at least a help and let me eat some popcorn.
You wouldn't like the way I done it.
kettle cook. It's sweet.
Sweet popcorn? That's crazy.
I know. It's disgusting.
Watch your fingers.
Aren't you forgetting something though?
What?
The bell.
Oh yeah, we can get to that. Let's just shut the hood. Alright, go ring the bell, man. Be careful not to point the camera at your feet, because I don't want nobody knowing you got no shoes on.
Well, I just came up here to take my coffee cup inside. And I'm getting into all this ordeals.
It's too much conversation. Just ring the bell.
You can reach it now.
Yeah, I've been able to do that for a long time now.
You know he's getting to be a big boy.
I know he is.
Alright, let's go in the house and
Sadly.
relax. Let's go in the house and relax a little bit.
Okay.
You want to?
Yeah.
Oh, don't forget to go to MrHeavyChevy.com. The trike I made, metal art, you know, I'm starting to like the thing, and nobody's bought it anyway, so I'm going to leave it on the website for 3 weeks. From, what's today's date?
The 28th.
Let's make it 4 weeks from today.
Let's make it till Thanksgiving.
Alright, gosh almighty. She's always coming up with logic. I'm going to leave it up there till Thanksgiving. If nobody buys it, I'm keeping it. I'm putting it on the mantle. I'm going to keep it forever. So here's your chance, folks.
You may never make another metal art piece.
I
so
may never.
Don't buy it or we won't have it.
I may never.
That's right.
Depends on what mood I'm in, is how things go. I'm starting to like that gold truck out there.
I know. I knew you would. Once you heard it run
Yeah,
and
that
cleaned it
runs
up
good.
a little.
Short bed. 6-cylinder. What you talking about?
But old blue is higher up on the list.
Yeah, I got too many. I gotta get rid of some. Alright, it's enough of this.